What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more My Hero Academia Season 3. I am here with my reaction to episode 17.
Don't be cocky, we're prepared!
Looks like a quirk that makes things bigger.
Let's be honest though, you know that Todoroki is also prepared. Come on.
Even if I couldn't melt it, I should have at least made a mark.
Your fire won't work against any of my tools. Tungsten has a super high melting point.
Do you think that maybe Kacchan might want to lend a hand to Todoroki, or do you think he's got it by himself?
Well then, your pride will be your downfall.
You fools.
Do it! Right!
It's so nice to see him actually using the fire though. He really should have used that back in Season 2.
Water for my flames, and physical attacks for my ice. They've worked out a way to counter everything I have.
Okay, but what about your new special move that you've been working on? What about that?
The Heroes Public Safety Commission must have constructed this factory to be as realistic as possible. No wonder they told us to choose a terrain that would suit our style.
There he is! Surround him!
In that case, I'm guessing that this tank is full of the real thing.
Uh-oh. There's gonna be an explosion! Wait, was that taking their outfits off?
He's crazy!
Well, it looks like the commission kept the force of the explosion from being too damaging.
You bastard!
Apologies, but I simply cannot afford to fail.
Yes, come on, Todoroki! If he takes all of them out, then we know that he is in the clear and he's gonna pass.
Students who have passed the exam should congregate in the anteroom. Chop chop.
These high-tech targets keep track of who passes and fails. With so many examinees, it's the only way that makes sense. The targets can also determine who's responsible each time one of them is hit, based on a student's location, movements, and various other factors being recorded. Oh, and once mounted, they can only be removed with a special magnetic key. It's all very fancy.
It is very fancy, but data is always a good thing.
Let's have a look at the video. Certainly. Arm duplication, a sound wave manipulator, the frog, and a quirk that allows you to make things.
Who is this chick? Should I be concerned?
It seems that our prey has been decided. Please gather the other ladies. Yes, Miss Sai. The formula for my success is flawless. What an excellent day for an exam.
Oh, I mean, the fact that she's just chilling there having high tea when we're supposed to be, like, in competition right now?
If he applied through recommendations, I should have seen him at the entrance exam.
I want to be like...
Oh, when Bae gives you that look! It's funny how that guy is the complete polar opposite of Todoroki. Like, Todoroki is so calm and cool, and this other guy is just like a massive fanboy.
We should probably give up on finding everyone. We need to fight for ourselves and make sure we pass.
Yes, that would be wisest. Shh! I hear 4 people climbing the stairs, 10 floors below.
Well, that's perfect, because there's 4 of us, and we'll just take them out and we'll pass.
Maybe their companions were defeated, and they're running away to hide in here.
No, that's not what this sounds like. They're not stopping on the other floors. Are there more of them hiding somewhere? Is this a distraction? Or worse?
Are you okay?
There's music playing. It's not too bad for me, but hearing it suddenly must have been a huge shock for Jiro.
So they must know Kyoka's quirk and were targeting her on purpose.
They're targeting all of you. Like, this is gonna be a really interesting fight.
I can't tell where anyone is.
Phase 1's officially complete. Let's begin Phase 2. Shouldn't keep our guests waiting.
What? Who is this girl band anyway?
They're trying to keep me from using my eyes.
The first thing they did was counteract Jiro and Shoji's quirks. which are perfectly suited for detecting enemy locations. Our opponents know exactly who we are, and more importantly, what we can do.
Yayorozu, what could their next move be?
I'm not positive, but it seems likely that they're trying to trap us here.
And then they'll surround us and move into attack as a group.
Yes.
And it's a rather large group as well. Are they all expecting to get through?
Fight! Wait, don't be reckless!
Heartbeat to start!
Oh!
Phase 2 is complete, ma'am.
Jiro!
Are you injured? They got my amp in my left ear. They knew what she'd do. If they were able to predict our actions so accurately after seeing only one attack in the beginning of the exam, then their plan is well thought out. There must be someone extremely intelligent among our opponents, a student with an eye for strategy.
Does it feel colder to you?
Actually, now that you mention it, yes.
Oh my god! I'm worried about these four. I don't know if they're gonna make it. I mean, in a weird way, because of all the planning that is going into this, those girls actually deserve to get through, but I'm still on the other side.
Asui, what's wrong?
Oh, crap! Since the temperature dropped all of a sudden, her body's going into hibernation.
Oh,
We need fire. Make a lighter.
Oh, this is horrible! Surely you can create something, right?
An electric heater or something? Our opponents have control over the air conditioner. They've probably turned off the electricity as well. Here's a blanket for now.
All right.
Oh, they're coming in!
Welding it shut, trapping us further.
Okay, they're not coming in. They're keeping us in.
How did they manage to outthink us so quickly?
What are we supposed to do?
If we stay holed up in this room, we'll have to do something about the cold. Otherwise, we'll be done for.
Oh, Suzy looks so cute. I know that she's hibernating and this is like a serious moment, but like, so cute.
With one ear injured, Jiro can't use her sound attacks to their fullest capacity. So what? Should we smash the wall to escape? No, that's a simple move, and our enemies will have expected something so obvious.
Well, that's it. They're outside the room. They're outside the building. Like anything we plan, they're ready for it.
Her quirk uses the lipids inside her body to create solid matter. In other words, there's a finite limit to how much she can create. We'll make her exhaust her abilities. Then all four of their quirks will be rendered quite useless.
This girl is dangerous. Like, can you imagine if she ever became a villain? She'd be insane.
Her quirk, IQ. After she drinks tea and closes her eyes, her IQ multiplies. It's already 150 to begin with, so after a few sips, she becomes a real genius.
Okay, yeah, her quirk is incredibly dangerous, but that might mean that just because she's got the brains, she doesn't have the brawn.
Hey, why aren't you making anything?
Is there something wrong?
No matter how many different ways I look at this situation, I get the same answer. The enemies want me to use my quirk.
Until you can't create anything else.
Right. My quirk has many applications. They can't account for all the things that I might make, which is why they're doing this. At first, I thought the manipulation of the air conditioning was to take Asui off the board, but I believe their true intention was to force my hand and exhaust me.
Very clever.
Okay, so if you're not gonna create anything, then what are you gonna do? Go smack her one?
We should just charge out that door and attack them head on.
I'm sure that such a smart enemy has predicted that we might do that.
Okay, fine, then what do we do? Come on, think. How would Todoroki act in a time like this? Or Ida? Or Midoriya?
Oh, I was gonna say, come on, Midoriya, he would manage. It's kind of cute though that she mentioned Todoroki first. He obviously means a lot to all of them.
Jiro and Asui, forget about my provisional exam. Focus on these three. That's what really matters.
I mean, I guess, but the whole point was still for you to get a license.
Please, endure these conditions for a few more minutes.
No.
Hey, are you crazy? Just bear with me. Huh?
Oh,
Please, put them
she's
on.
gonna help all of them.
First time I've made this device, but its structure isn't all that complicated. I'll just save enough lipids so I can still move. And make it as big as possible. Almost there. Wait, is that...
It's been almost 10 minutes since they were trapped in the room. It's probably about time. Prepare to take them, ladies.
Oh my gosh! I don't think they're prepared for what they're about to see.
Oh. Is this a sonic attack?
Oh my goodness, she created an amp. Oh, she's amazing.
Suzy,
Aw,
are you all right?
Please, everyone! 7 more seconds, and it'll be over! 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! All right, we rocked this.
Okay, but did we get the main girl? Like, is she down?
I'll be okay.
Thank goodness. No!
Oh, and she's weak as well. Oh, that is awful.
But because of that, you can't fight now, can you? I may not pass, but I'll make sure you don't either.
I can't give up now. Think of
No, come on. There's no way you did all that to lose now. Whoa.
you guys!
But why did you come back? Surely you assumed that I'd already hit all 3 of her triggers. We're in the middle of the licensing exam. You should be thinking of yourselves, not your other classmates.
That is not what UA High is all about, okay? It's not just about fighting for yourself.
It's just like Midoriya said.
It's how Class 1A is. We look out for each other.
And now, girl, you are out of here.
UA doesn't disappoint.
Hey, Kaminari, why'd you follow us?
So, does that mean that all 4 of them got through then? Because there was enough people in that room.
Looks like there's a lot of people up there, so the 3 of us should work together.
Go die!
Come on, man. Look out!
Oh no!
What's going on? What the crap? Did that really just happen?
All I know is that bastard looks like he's to blame. So, I'll kill him!
More examinees have passed. We're at 60 people now. That means there are 40 spots left.
Oh, it's not many. And my boy, they're not through yet. Oh, I'm nervous. Only Todoroki is through.
Earlier, someone tried to outpace his classmates.
I'll take her down fast! No, wait!
He was panicking that he wouldn't get enough points in. Since his class attacked as a group, they definitely end up fighting over their targets.
Oh, so as people get worried, they'll break away from their classmates, and then they'll be at a big disadvantage.
Well, that's it. At the end of the day, most people are only here for themselves, and if they start to worry that they might not get through, they're gonna, like, ditch everybody.
I see. It's true that if we were just doing target practice, they'd only be able to tell whether or not we were good shots. There's more to this test than I originally realized.
Listen, you guys. Does it sound like they're getting closer?
What should we do?
I mean, we should probably get moving, unless we're gonna attack, and we should do that pretty soon. Only 40 spaces left.
Roger. Sarah, let's do it.
Okay, fine.
I just love her optimism. She'll do anything for Midoriya. It's so cute.
Move.
I'm from Shiketsu. Please notice, my school keeps our hats on when we're working. Why is that? Because each and every one of our movements is crowned by the legacy and honor of our school.
I don't think Hachan or Denki gives a damn.
I really hate your type.
He's hard to follow. Makes me feel kind of dumb.
He said his beady eyes are full of tears so he can't see how strong his opponents are. My eyes are dry and handsome, thank you!
Kachan, stop trying to wind him up.
UA High. I have respect for your school. I take pride in the fact that our institutions are treated as equals. But your class is shameful. You act in ways that disgrace heroes.
Excuse me? How are we shameful? It's not our fault they keep attacking us.
You just like to hear yourself talk. I don't see any proof. Show us with your actions, not your cheap words, if you can. Be
go on,
Bakugo!
Oh man, everything is kicking off right now. It's all kicking off.
Want some gum?
It's really a finger trap, isn't it? I hate this. It's frustrating that we can't tell who passes and fails in real time.
And our Shindo only made it worse by splitting the ground open. Now it's hard to see anything.
Poor Razorhead. He's obviously concerned. He wants his class to get there.
They might not have realized it themselves, but in Class 1A, there are two people whose spirits have a big impact. They're not leaders or the most popular, and the two of them don't get along at all. Sometimes they seem like polar opposites. However, before I knew it, their passion had spread to the rest of their peers.
It really has, and I live for it so much.
But every time there's some kind of major event, one of them is at the center of it. I'm not worried, Joke. It's the opposite, actually. I can't wait to see what they'll do.
Me neither. I'm so excited for Class 1A, seriously.
You've fallen for them hard. It's kind of gross.
I'm honored to have them as students. My Class 1A.
Oh, that's huge. Oh, Razorhead. Oh my goodness. After season 1, I never thought I would hear him say anything like that, but honored? Honored to have them as students? I'm gonna cry. Goodness me. Okay, so out of my boys, so far, we have Todoroki, and I'm assuming the 4, Masui and that entire group got through by taking out those very coordinated ladies. As I say, their plan was awesome, and if anything, just by the planning skills of that one girl whose IQ was through the roof, they kind of deserve to get through. But at the end of the day, they did make the mistake, and they're not going through. But my crew are. So it all comes down to this. Kacchan or Midoriya? Who's gonna get through? There's not many spots left. Oh, it's exciting. I love this. I love this show so much. It's so awesome. Thank you so much for watching my reaction to this episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.